All right, so as you may have noticed, you guys have been asking for more drills, so I'm trying to incorporate more drills as well as examples so that you can see how to build up certain skills. For this video, I'm going to be doing a freestyle drill with a theme. So basically, as with a lot of the other drills, we're going to just pick a word and then try to use that as our theme and create a freestyle off of it. So to do this drill, of course, we need to get our word. The word that I got was games. So I'll be trying to freestyle, sticking to that theme as much as possible. Now, sticking to a theme while freestyling can be one of the more difficult things that people do because it's just hard to come up with things on topic while rhyming. So if you're still trying to build up your skill doing this, don't worry as much about the rhyming, worry more about sticking on theme because that's the skill that we're going to be trying to build. Now, another thing that you can do to raise or lower the difficulty is add in an instrumental, right? If you have an instrumental going, then you're gonna have to keep time. If you don't, you can kind of cheat a little bit, slow down, think a little bit longer so that you can come up with the lines that you want. The first few times that you do this, I would definitely recommend not using an instrumental just so you can see how you perform and how much time it takes you to kind of come up with these ideas. Then you can integrate an instrumental and see how you do trying to freestyle and stick to a theme. While flow is important, it's not really the point of this drill, so having an instrumental, if it really stresses you out because you haven't quite built up the skill to think that fast, isn't going to be worth it. You can always, come back around to that idea later as you've developed some of your baseline skill. So now that we've got our theme of games, we're going to want to stick to that theme as much as possible while we freestyle. If you find yourself getting off topic and you end up, on carrot or something, don't freak out, don't worry about it. Just bring yourself back to the theme of games. Especially if you're rhyming, you may end up a little bit outside of the theme. Just try to draw your attention back and pull yourself back into the theme of games. All right, so let me give you an example. I used to play games, but mostly I did it on the Xbox. They said, "What are you doing?" I'm trying to check the next box and see where I will go because I want to play sorry and slide across the board, knock them off. I mean, are we really going to play on the same team or opposite? Doesn't matter to me because either way, I'm rocking it like I was the best of rock, paper, scissors. But people can't understand me because, I'm the winner every time, no matter what it is I play. They don't want to do it because the outcome never changes. It's always the same-ish. Every single day I always get a W. That's because I'm W. You are just in trouble. You could never beat me even with a handicap. People cannot handle that. Now, for some of you, it's going to be pretty easy to put together a freestyle, especially if you know a lot about a theme. The more you know about whatever the theme is, the easier it's going to be. But if you don't know and you get stumped pretty quickly, don't worry about it because there's a second part to this drill. After you finish your freestyle, go through and create a list of words related to your theme like this: games, Monopoly, poker, score, winning, tennis. Then freestyle again with those words out in front of you. It's going to be a lot easier because you'll have the different themes and all you have to do is the freestyle and then tie the topics back in together. So here's an example. Like I said, have the words out in front of you so that it's easy to read them. I had a problem because I was playing too many games. I knew that things were messed up and they had to change. See, every day I went out to play Monopoly. Did it so long, lost my job and went to poverty. Then I tried to make the money back playing poker, but I couldn't keep my face straight, so my composure fell apart and I couldn't do it anymore. But it didn't matter because who was keeping score? I played every game and I thought I was winning, but at the end of the day, I thought that I was spinning out of control like I was hitting a game ball of tennis. I don't know what I'm saying, but the flow is just relentless. One last thing, I used most of those words that I generated as end rhymes. You definitely don't have to do that. Just go ahead and use whatever words that you come up with in your theme, in your lines at all. That will still help you stay onto the theme, even if they're not the actual rhyme words. That's just another quick freestyle drill that you can do to get a little bit better at sticking on theme. If you have any questions, comments, topics you want me to cover, throw them down in the box below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. On top of that, I've got a full 30-day rap course. I'll have a link down below. And I've also got a website, Rap Better, that's going to have more free resources for you. That's all, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on the videos, and if you have any questions, comments, or topics you want me to cover, leave them down in the box below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. See you next time.